Biafrans, of course, I one in there one day Nigeria because I can wear Nigerian passport. So we have not raised our flags yet. We have every reason to say to Nigerians, good evening. To all our people in diaspora, in Biafra land, anywhere they are, we are saying good evening to all of you. While we are welcoming you to this evening's broadcast coming to you from the satellite station of the Voice of Biafra International, Germany. We are broadcasting on 3 different bands, the satellite, the YouTube, and the Facebook, of course, as well as Skype, make it 4. So we are here from time to time to bring you updates of what is happening in Nigeria, in Biafra land, and the world at large. But today, we are going to limit our discussion. We have today, Nukumamu, onye na-apụta Achani Ogbo, the leader of the Massob family, Chief S.O. Chukwu. He is here this evening for the first time to talk to us in Vobi. Of course, we operate under him. He is the head. If he says Vobi should go on, we go on. If he asks us to pack and go home, we must surely pack and go home. So we are here indeed subordinate to his own authority. When people say we don't obey others, it's all a lie. We are loyal to the constituted authority. We are not, let me say, other groups that challenge authority. No, we are not after that. So, as we all know, fellow Biafrans, on the 22nd of May 2018, the Bim-Massob family shall be celebrating her 18th anniversary since the inception of the Massob group. That was a time when everybody, even the bold, spoke in whispers, let me say, everybody was afraid of mentioning Biafra until it took one man the courage to stand firm and challenge the status quo. Chief Dr. Rafu was written. Of course, we have come a long way. He has been unrelenting, making sure that the spirit of Biafra remains ignited. Despite the fact that there could be distractions along the line, people sprang up here and there like mushroom, trying to cause disaffection, disseminating information to people through via propaganda. Today, we are happy to inform you that the hen has come back to roost. In the past 1 to 2 months, those people who ran away from the Massob family have been now coming back to say, Nabara emehegom. Just like the case of the prodigal, many are coming back, and indeed it is a good development, because when we dance discordantly, we are not going to achieve Biafra. But when we come together as a body, we remain strong, and we shall be in position to withstand the challenges of the vicious enemy. This is what is happening. And I have to inform indeed that at the end of this month, this reconciliation moves will be continuing. We continue somewhere in Spain. I shall be representing Ijelendigo in that particular meeting. I have to inform. And of course, the being leader, Chief S.O. Chukwu, has to be aware of it, that on the 28th and the 29th of this month, I will be representing the Bim-Massob family in an enlarged meeting in Spain, where all the Biafran groups shall be pledging their eternal loyalty to the Bim-Massob family under Chief Wazirike and the S.O. Chukwu. With me right now in this particular broadcast are Sonny Emmanuel Wabisi in Biafra land. Sonny, welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother Ikenna. And good evening to all Biafrans worldwide. And we welcome once again our able leader, Chief S.O. Chukwu. You're welcome and God bless.
And from Benue State, is Uchenna. Okay. Uchenna, how is Makodi today? Say good evening to the Honorable Chief who is here with us this evening.
Good evening, Director. This is Uchenna Okeke from Benue State, Makodi. You're welcome to our program today.
Of course, from Japan, Echezna Udeze is always there. Echezna, welcome to the program and say hello to the Chief.
Hello.
Good morning from Japan and good evening in Biafra land. I thank all of you who have gathered together to make today possible again. And I thank all the Biafra all over the world listening to us. We are going to give you the best we have. And I want to say thank you to Chief S.O. Shuku, who is here with me. This will be the first time I'm hearing your voice, and I'll be glad and happy to listen to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. God bless your entire family and bless your effort since you have joined this struggle in Jesus' name.
Amen. Of course, Mike Okaha is in Germany here. I don't know, Mike, are you hearing me? If you are, then say hello to our Honorable Chief. Of course, you are writing something already, posting saying that you welcome our big boss, Chief S.O. Chukwu. Mike, I have gotten your message. So, fellow compatriots, with honor and due diligence, let me welcome right now our honorable guest here this evening, the leader of the Massob Group worldwide, Chief S.O. Chukwu. Chief, you are welcome to our program this evening. You are indeed welcome. Yes. So you have heard the names of some of our crew members who are scattered in different parts of the world. From Germany, we control everything and they can speak to our people anytime, any day. This is what makes Vobi unique. This is what makes us special because our own broadcast is not a monopoly of an individual. Anybody can broadcast from any part of the world. All I have to do is from here to control the necessary gadgets. That is what we do, and that is why we move on. So, Chief, you're once again welcome to the program. Now, Chief, we are here to take, you are here, please, with due respect, for you to take some questions from us. Since you took over as the leader of the Massob Group, a very powerful group, the primus inter pares, that is to say, the first among equals. Among all the groups that are agitating for Biafra, the Massob Group is the first. Now, since you took over the challenge, the mantle of leadership, how has been your experience, or how have been your experiences in this particular office, Chief Sir?
No.
Yeah, Chief, you have to adjust a bit. Let us hear you clearly. They are not very clear. So maybe you have to change your position for us to hear you very, very well. Because when you finish talking to us, people will ask you questions. Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I
Amen. Amen.
Worldwide. I didn't have to because it's non-violent. I didn't have any trouble with anybody. Come on, I did more trouble there. I could give you. Not now. When she myself with life. Now, see, in Bodum, nature, in the advertise that 22 of this month, it will do this. Last morning, now, this is where they are blown right on everybody. That was that. Don't do what you did. Nine, nine. Now, what is that? What was it? I think we're out, legal behind. I never tell you that cannot say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, Chief, the Massob family is known for the philosophy of non-violence. And indeed, this is what the international community wants. They don't subscribe to any violence to achieving freedom. Our own is non-violence. But there are some groups who are talking of violence, they want to fight a war. Chief, sir, what advice do you have for such people or for such groups who are thinking of fighting a war before they get to Biafra? What advice do you have for them?
Okay. In trouble like this, nationalism is just very important. It's one of the major factors of struggle. It's a group who can also use the violence to get what we are doing with. It is allowed that Muslim group who have tried no violence will not make trouble, but we get to their way. That's the commission have made all the people. We must take an identity of equality to take in particular in their one government of humanity. So, Apo Igbo, Igbo, Kawo, Mango, Igbo, Nango, Igbo, all of us are from Igbo. Therefore, we will get to the end. The people will not for that. No army commander, no police commander, commission and can and car. No, that's not the violence. No, I have your government. If you talk this, all our interests is Biafra. Therefore, most of we are not violent. We cannot carry gun, we cannot carry bottle, we cannot carry anything dangerous to people. Our phone is our important and then go after what we are purchasing.
Okay. Now, Chief, on the 22nd of this month, the Bim-Massob family shall be celebrating her 18th anniversary. Could you please tell Biafrans all over the world the preparations you are making as the Massob leader to make sure that this 18th anniversary that comes on the 22nd of this month is a big, resounding success? What plans do you have in mind, please?
Under membership, our own, we have hold the meeting affected. We hold a meeting today, 15. And let's put our people on how to go by the celebration on that Tuesday. All our veterans will come on their common flag. All our security people come on their security uniform. All that, like me, who is a thief, I will appear in chief uniform. So all of us will go from street to street, from road to road, and cover the Igbo environment in Igbo land. In celebrating our day. You know, certain people like we are happy today that have to play. That's on one side. And media, our media apparatus, like what we have seen now, like some geographer, the also the television authorities, we have all them to be ready to cover on that day so that you won't see that we met that day.
Yeah, that is very, very good.
Thank you.
Now, one other question before I give room to my colleagues to ask you a question. Now, apart from much past, entertainments and what have you, are there certain things the Massob group will display on that particular day to tell the world these are the things we can do on our own? For example, for some time now, the Massob family has been into agriculture, making sure that we produce food in abundance for our people, which is very, very good because food is the life wire of any society. Apart from that, some of our young boys are into inventions, aircraft, vehicles, and what have you. Are we going to have such displays on that very day to tell the world that we can depend on ourselves to feed ourselves instead of importing food? Do we have something like that on ground?
Yes, even as I'm talking to you today, if not for this meeting, Biafra State is staying in Imo State at the stadium. That's where they are playing match. We want to get the overall leader of football in Thailand. That tournament is stopped now. They have finished their preliminary. They are now on knockout. After this knockout, we get to that point, still part of the celebration. On the other side, And today, we have declared fertilizer for rice, even upland, the city areas that now we are planting rice or people everywhere in our side here, make sure that we have enough food. Already, as far as them, it has been our family for now. For us. But today, we have getting a pension of fertilizer to grow rice on ordinary ground, not maybe other place or any other place. This was in the land. So, last meeting, we give our ancestors that food soldiers who have wounded in their battle. We have given them something for celebration on that 22. We gave them yam, we gave them okazi, we gave them tomato, we gave garlic, we gave beef. All the things we plant in Biafra land, even as what we have up the world, we bring as many as possible and get to them. So we were happy and even the man got stressed off. So it was hardly that is not our matter. We also have the possibility. So we are happy and sharing what we are doing. What to do from Abba, I can't remember the village, and also fly an aircraft which they use flying paper and copper to do travel, which everybody is happy in that day. So that's what we are doing. So but on that 22, after the map, every region, every area, every district, every ward will sit down in the place. They will drink, they will drink, they will eat, they will play. So that is in our the prophet will give prophet to Moran. Then use a cassette to tell you in a eating room that arrangement to have a relaxed state. So that has much food, have a cultural dances and all that. That's what we are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chief, sir. Now, gentlemen of the crew and fellow Biafrans, very many of you who are listening to this very evening's program, now the floor is open. You have listened to the leader of the Massob group worldwide, Chief S. Ochuku. Now, gentlemen, if you have your questions, if there are certain things you could not understand very well, or you need further clarifications, you are free to ask the chief any question now. Gentlemen, of course, Uche Okeke is there in Benue State, Marco is anywhere, Sonny is in Biafra land, Mike is in Germany, Udeze is in Japan, others are joining us one after the other. Plus thousands of Biafrans who already hooked on and listening. You are now free to ask your questions. To those of you who are listening but won't be able to speak to us, maybe they don't have the data, you can write down your questions. I will read them out. Thank you very much. The floor is open.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, this is Sonny Baba from Biafra land.
Okay, sorry.
My own is not a question. My own goes this way. Chief Sochuku, the only thing I want, especially that very day, is to make sure, as our leader has urged every one of us, to make sure that we come a march, because this is a special day for us, for a new Biafran struggle. So, to make sure that all the members of Massob BIM, every Biafran came out that very day to showcase for the celebration, because this is a celebration. We are celebrating Biafran Day. So, like as our leader urged each and every one of us to have our band, our music, our banner, our flag, everything to come out to celebrate our day. I want you to tell the people of the River State, all our members in the River State, to come out in mask to make sure that the celebration was very, very successful and that the Lord Almighty will take glory that very day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a very yes. That's a very good advice to make sure that our people took out a mask to make it a celebration. Now, of course, Uchenna Okeke in Makodi. Do you have any question for the chief? Uchenna Okeke, are you still with us there? Or Echezana, you are there?
I'm here.
Okay, please. You have any question or addition to what the chief has said?
No, I don't have any question. Everything is clear. There's not no much question to ask. All we are waiting for is to continue celebrating our 22nd May and also to keep working for our total freedom, which will come soon. So there's no much question to ask. Everything is enough. Everything is clear. Everything has been said for the whole world to see the clear truth about what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Echezana, talking to us from Japan. Of course, to those of you who are logging on right now, we have as our special guest this evening, the leader of the Massob Group Worldwide, Chief S.O. Chukwu. He is here giving us some of his experiences as the Massob leader and equally briefing us on some of the activities penciled down to make sure that our 18th anniversary that comes on the 22nd of this month is a resounding success. Now, Chief, there is a question I want to ask anyway before others come in. During the Civil War, 1967 to 1970, the bulk of the food that sustained Biafrans came from Ikwere area. That is the Ikwere, Eche, Umagwo, Haji, Omere, that's the way it's called. But you know, now, okay, so the food, I remember my mother used to, I attack, you know, on the Jeep bicycle, so my sister, my community, drive here to buy cassava, gare, oh, it's a very funny experience. Now, Chief, now in the event of Biafra, would these communities I mentioned be prepared to make sure that we become the food basket of Africa? Is there any such possibility?
It's natural. Natural. Even some parts of the Korean people, they say, Ahoda, Amok, Abuna, all those artists of the those artists, they are producing food. They just plant everything, plant, leave the grass. We just from it, the food. That's what is there. We have plantain, we have banana, we have coconut, we have pastry. All those things are here. We don't need to go for those things. But because looking those things as my important, that's our member issue now. We want to plant rice, we want to plant onions, we want to plant garbage. All the things that we are talking from the northern or southern artists. We want to plant them in our own land, which will be good and program maybe that we can grow very well and produce very well. That is our intention now.
Yeah, that is really encouraging because what will make Biafra food sufficient is when we cultivate our lands to make sure that we have varieties of food, fruits, vegetables. If you come to Germany, they use corn to produce a lot of things. They use potato, their own species of potato. If you go to Israel, they cultivate a lot. If you go to America, any country that wants to survive must go into agriculture. That is the essence of it all. So we are indeed grateful that the Massob group which you are heading is into all these things. Chief, would you thank you so much. We would like to take much of your time because we have other guests, zonal leaders lined up to also brief us on the arrangements they are making in the various zones. We thank you so much for coming to this program. From time to time, we shall always consult you because Bobby is working under your office and we are loyal to you. Thank you very much, Chief, for coming to the program. Remain blessed, and remain blessed. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, Chief, hold on. Chief, hold on, please. Chief, hold on. There's a question for you. Chief, hold on. Now, Uchen Okeke, yes, you want to ask Chief a question? Uchen now.
Yeah, yes, I want to greet our leader, Massob leader. It is an honor to have you as our leader. My advice is that I would like you to hang on because you may have other information to other zonal leaders who are in different zones. So that is now my take on this service.
Okay, thank you very much. The zonal leader of Edo State, Mr. Rufus, is calling, but if I pick it now, it'll be disorganized. I have to be the one to call him. So Chief, thank you so much for being part of the program. The rest now you can listen through our satellite or Facebook. We are still on. We are going to interview 2 or 3 other zonal leaders now who are under your command. Thank you very much, Chief, for being with us. May God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Right.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on, please. Hold on, please. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend, you want to talk to us? This is Voice of Biafra International, and we are right now on live broadcast. Do you have anything to tell us? Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Lizzie, Onye Nonachi, Lizzie Uba. Tell us what you have in mind about Biafra.
Yeah, this is not the first time I'm calling you.
Yes, I know. You always call us, you have the Biafra spirit in you. Now you are talking of Voice of Biafra International, and whatever you say, Biafras all over the world are hearing you. What do you have to say about Biafra? Tell us your mind.
Okay, my brother, my name is Onye Nonachi Uba. You are seeing there my profile.
Yes.
I'm saying about my country, the Igbo land Biafra.
Yes.
The things I'm saying, I'm not in Nigeria. You know where I'm based. But the things I'm seeing, the people they're killing, Fulani killing Biafra people are protesting without no gun, without no knife. In this country, Catalonia, they protest, nobody killing them. Like they kill people like animals. In my people, they're killing from Enugu, from Umahia. The people they're killing is too much. I want to let the world help us about this situation, and this thing is very, very bad. The killing people is not good. People that know no gun, people that know no knife, no gun knives, they're killing them like a chicken. I'm talking about of this Biafra. What told me see confusion. First of all, additional confusion of Nigeria. They don't want to divide this country and our country with Biafra. And Nigeria don't have any confusion. They don't have any law. They don't have any ruler. A president cannot follow the constitution. A president cannot follow the as he say he have a constitution. He have imagine. They tell our leader go to Supreme Court. Court say okay, this man, release this man. Want the president and say soldier to go and kill the leader. That was my own. Let them tell me if say they have a constitution, they have a law. If that country say they have a law, okay now, what is happening in that country? If you say the truth, you die. Now, the thing I'm seeing, look at what is happening for Port Harcourt. What is happening for Port Harcourt? A teacher has a court. Say, leave these people and NPC people and killing people and go to court. Go to Supreme Court and scatter the court. And when Amechi Wike is there, because of Wike supporting of about these people they killing, so it's not good. As a governor is talking, I like when Wike is trying best. But because of his own position, so they want kill the whole, and they want kill Igbo land people. The things I'm seeing now, the things they're moving around. Imagine the president people is dying. They want to buy the fighter. They want to buy the reporter. You go to America. You go when you go to America, the reporter, do you need to fight? Do you need to kill the Biafra people as a killing, as a murderer, as a people, as a person killing? The president use it like one third mission. There is no military rule. The president of Nigeria, they really as a military rule. The killing people as a military, that the blood of the military is a man, and the killing people like a chicken. The killing people, that's not truth. Martin cannot say the truth. A judge cannot say the truth. A people cannot say the truth. They kill our people like a chicken, like a cow. I want to let the world help us. This problem. These people they're killing, these people have a people. Then because of the country they don't have any court, they don't have any rule.
Any country has a constitution. But Nigeria not have any constitution.
Okay, my brother, where are you based? Where are you based? You say you're not in Biafra land. Where are you based, please?
I'm based on half of Biafra.
Okay.
I'm a Biafra man.
Okay.
I'm Igbo man.
Okay.
I'm Igbo man.
Yeah, of course we know. Okay.
The thing I'm talking about, the people like as if Nigeria people kill Biafra like a chicken.
Yes.
Nigeria people kill Biafra like a chicken.
Yes, honestly. Exactly, my brother. My brother, honestly, what you are saying is absolutely true. And you are not based in Biafra land, not in Nigeria, but you really understand what is happening over there. That is to show you have the interests of our people in mind. Just like HS, who is in Japan, but 24 hours, anything concerning Biafra, it makes him sleepless. Even myself here, we really appreciate that even though you are comfortable where you are, you still know that you have your people back home in Biafra land. They kill us every no constitution. They are out to bring us down. But one thing we are certain, and we believe it vicariously, is that no matter how darkness will try to overshadow light, light will always shine. If you look at the star, the rising sun rather, on Biafra flag, you will see black side of it, the green, the red. In between, you see the sun rising. That is to say, no matter how dark it might be, the sun must always rise. No matter how they are trying to suppress the Biafras, we must always rise. Remember, they killed us during the last civil war. They never knew we would survive. They never knew Aba would be a big city today, Onitsha would be a big city today, and any other state capital in Biafra land. They tried to destroy our businesses. Everything we have, they try to bring down. But I must tell you, my brother, I must tell you, don't forget that our ancestors, the Israelites of old, were in Egypt and they suffered the same thing. But there was a time when the consequences started in the messing on the entire Pharaoh's Egypt. Pharaoh was compelled to say, take your people, go home and leave us alone. Take whatever you like. There will be a time when the Nigerian factor would be compelled to say, Biafras, please go, leave us alone, that the wrath of your God shall no more descend upon us. Nigeria is undergoing, passing through the crucible. A time shall come, Nigeria must surely beg Biafra. Remember, we are a chosen people. We are specially set apart. And there is no nation in Africa or in the whole world that will be capable of suppressing the chosen people of the Lord. We are from the land of the Zion, present in Africa. And people continue to say, and it is true, in Biafra, Africa died. In Biafra, Africa shall rise again. So be rest assured, hope can never be lost in us. Hope can never be diminished. That particular zeal, that fire will continue to burn in every average Biafran. Where every day we go, we shall carry the spirit of enlightenment and begin to give light to those who are in darkness. Remember, in whatever thing we put our hands, divine providence continues to prosper us. There is nothing anybody can do to suppress us. The more they try it, the more Nigeria continues to wallow into misfortune. I tell you again, we are the children of the divine providence, and there is nothing anybody can do to bring us down. My brother, thank you for the interest you have in Biafra. You always call and I give you attention. Those I don't give you attention was because either I'm at work or I'm committed to some other domestic matters. We thank you 1,000 times. Remain the way you are. Keep on talking Biafra. Dream Biafra. We are sure that now that all of us are in exile, we wouldn't like our children to be in exile as well. We must prepare a land for them, a land that flows with milk and honey. We must build a house for our people, a house on a solid rock. No storm will shake it. No flood can shake it. We are prepared to build an eternal monument for our people, that after this particular exile, our children shall go back to the land of Zion, that Biafra land, and they shall live perpetually in peace, in the harmony of the Almighty Jehovah. This is what we are saying. Thank you for being with us. Because of the interest you have for Biafra, let me now play a little bit of this music for you before we continue.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, my brother. Now we go to our brother Sam. Sam is the zonal coordinator Imo State. Our brother Sam, you are welcome to the program. Yeah, you have to speak up a bit because it seems you are far from your phone, or you come within a service zone, please. Your voice is very, very faint, and our listeners are not hearing you. So, gentlemen of the crew, with us now is the zonal leader Imo State. There you know where Mr. Sam. Sam is online with us. You are welcome once again. Yeah, we are very, very fine. We are so fine. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm hearing you very well, but the people online are not hearing you. You have to come maybe close to the window or so. Let us hear you very well. Service is not very clear where you are right now. Service is not very clear. Okay, okay. So now talk to us. Yeah, I can hear you now. So what we are asking you, our zonal leader over there, Imo State, we are having our 18th anniversary on the 22nd of this month. Our Biafrans all over the world would like to hear from you the preparations you are making to make sure that that very day is a success as a zonal leader.
Thank you. We have the passion, we have all of our members, both the directors, both the directors, both the directors, all of us are safe. We are performed very well on that because of and the time they come up and here, we are happy to say to work that we are the Biafrans, the new Biafra. So we are ready to say all of us are happy. No other work that we are in charge. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, please, as a zonal leader, what arrangements are you making to make sure that in case of any accident, the victim is well taken care of? Are you making provision of something like ambulance or so to make sure that the injured shall be taken care of?
Yes. All Red Cross are available. We have our ambulance, we have our Red Cross, we have every
Okay, that's very good. Concerning security, what efforts are you making to make sure that everybody is well protected so that the hoodlums, enemies will not enter there to create confusion? At the end of the day, they will not say, oh, they blame the Bim-Massob family. Are there arrangements you are making as a leader to make sure that there is adequate security that very day?
All the security are well, all the security are well, all of us know what I want to so that we take over that we are. So there is not any point that can put inside our accession. All of us are that day, and I want the world to see it. All of us will be there. The beginning and how we are disciplined, and no, but they don't want to be someone can come to us and tell us, we are well prepared for that. Number one is discipline, and all of us are disciplined. And we want to show that we show the world that and freedom fighters and all of transport are moving that day, yesterday, and movement. Nothing about that.
That's very, very good. Now, you remember, you know very, very well, Owerri is a big city. The celebration that very day might cause some traffic hold up in the Owerri metropolis. Are there also measures you are adopting to make sure there will be free flow of vehicles that day?
Because my security will take care of the whole part that we make sure that we are going on and the road is open. Because we are going to take one day and make sure that traffic goes very well. And when the traffic is not okay. This is not all of that we are doing it every year. We did it last year, nothing, it's not a problem. Our energy is not problem. Then we will do it as we do before. Thank you.
Now, that is very good. Now, there's some other thing that tend to bother the minds of the people. There are people that come there, of course, when they come, they would like to eat, they would like to have something to drink, whether normal drink or water, whatever. Are you assuring Biafrans, visitors, that anybody that comes there that very day will have something to eat, will have something to drink?
Actually, so on the road, we don't take people with the tickets before we have our enemies. Our enemies can come and people to work and people study. So we give up and nobody should take anything after you take your water and in your hand, we start thinking, you see what's going to play. So that is not to protect yourself. Why is the mission of your enemy? You have to know how to protect yourself. Something that is not okay. It's not that they have told them this advice that nobody should take anything besides in the pocket and have the line there, not to that. We have to start out there. After that, we go to install food and do something and enjoy ourselves. That is how we plan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, of course, Chid is joining us from Lagos. Chid, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Of course, Uchenna there, Sonny is there. Now, gentlemen, that's the zonal leader over the Imo State. He had just spoken to us before, was the leader of the Massob group, Chief S.O. Chukwu. He spoke with us, to us for over 10-15 minutes. Right now, we are listening to the zonal leader over there, Mr. Sam. He is addressing us, giving us a good impression on the arrangements they are making to make sure that our 18th anniversary is a resounding success. Jude Chijok, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Oh, yeah, welcome to the program. You can say hello to the zonal leader, Imo State there, Mr. Sam.
Yeah, good evening, fellow Biafrans. This is Jude Chijok. I am very, very happy that our zonal leaders were able to come on air to address Biafrans. It is quite an impressive, movement. I loved it, and I'm very happy, and I would like to listen furthermore to hear furthermore instructions from our leaders.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jude, last week you were not here. Zonal leaders of Edo State, Delta State, Ebonyi, Abia, and what other state again? They addressed us last week and they gave us information on the arrangements they are making to make sure that our 18th anniversary is a success. Today again, the Bim-Massob leader, the Massob leader, Chief S.O. Chukwu, addressed us in the last 15 minutes. Right now, the zonal leader Owerri is addressing us. Gentlemen, you have heard him. We have other guests to take questions from. Like the leader from Anambra State is here with us waiting, likewise that of Rivers State. They are waiting. So, if you have any question for our zonal leader, Owerri, you are free to ask a question. Otherwise, you can also offer some advice, whatever he may have forgotten that you consider necessary to make that particular day a success. Gentlemen, the floor is open.
For Makodi.
Yeah, please, Uchenna. Please, our zonal leader, I failed to introduce you. Well, I have in the crew here, Jude Chijok is joining us from Lagos, Uchenna Okeke from Makurdi, Chid from Lagos, Echeza Udeza from Japan, Sonny Emmanuel from Biafra land. All these are members of the Vobi crew, plus thousands of Biafrans who are logged on now listening to this particular broadcast. So, these are the people with me. Now, Uchenna, go on with your question.
All right, zonal leader, this is the voice of Uchenna Okeke from Makodi, the commander Bim-Massob, I want to appreciate you for all your efforts. And we believe that come the second of this month, our program will not be successful with your efforts. We believe that everything will work out well. So I want to thank you so much once again for all your efforts and all the members of the cabinet. Thank you very much, Mr. Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Gentlemen, is there a person that has a question? If there's none, then we take the next speaker. Sonny, are you there? Of course.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you have had him. Of course, you are there at your wedding.
Yeah.
So, what question do you have for him or advice?
I don't have any question. My own is that I just want to thank him for honoring the invitation for the interview today. As I normally called you, you are highly welcome, and may God bless you. Come again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So now we really appreciate your coming to the program. We pray that from time to time in the future, whenever we invite you to talk to our people, please oblige us. We are working under you and we are loyal to all of you.
Thank you. This is your number.
Yes, this is the number. You can always reach us anytime. Voice of Biafra International.
Okay, thank you. I will speak on that.
Okay, thank you very much.
I am praying to all of you and already to go on until that day that is you Biafra. We are working and we are together and we will know what is not the case.
Thank you so much. Yes, we are going to. So thank you so much, and may God be with you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now let us move down to. Let me see our leader in Port Harcourt or Anambra. Let me know who of them we come first now. You know, we have very many of them. They are all of them are very, very excited that we invited them to this particular program. Honestly, last week was very exciting. Today again is very exciting. That is what we are supposed to be doing to make Vobi, very, very vibrant. The only thing we are having today is that network is very, very poor in Nigeria, not in Biafra land, because Nigeria is still controlling our telecommunications industry. When we get back to Biafra land, everything shall be as clear as we have it here in Dutchland. You see, the one in Anambra is still having problem. The network is very, very poor. Let me leave Anambra State and see if we can go to Port Harcourt to see the leader over there. So, listeners, please bear with us. Network is very, very down in that country called Nigeria. That is why we are making concerted efforts to make sure that we extricate ourselves from that flagelling federation. We must go back to Biafra land.
Hello, the person you are calling is on another call at the moment. Do hold on. I'll call.
Yeah, this is the Port Harcourt, East Zone, Zona Port Harcourt, let me say, Rivers East. The leader there, I think his line is busy. He has been waiting for us since. Let me see the next person that is online. Okay, our brother from Edo has been calling. Let me get in touch with him once again. Of course, we are broadcasting to our fellow Biafrans from Voice of Biafra International. We are giving you updates on what is to be come the 22nd of May, the day we shall be having our particular 30th anniversary. This is what we are doing. Sorry, please, for that noise making. It was too high. I'm trying to get the one Edo State leader. Yeah, Jude, anytime I play music, you will not hear me, but once I stop, you will get connected again. Bear with me. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, please, you will have 2 minutes to address us because we are interviewing today people from the leader of Owerri Zone, Rivers, Anambra, Enugu, and I think we postponed that of Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers and Enugu, 3 of them next time. But today we're having Anambra, Imo, and Rivers State. So now, do you have anything to inform us more? Our leader in Edo State, Rufus.
My good brother, thank you very much. I think we are back from meeting, not up to 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
So I'm just tired. I just came back and say hello. That's why I called.
Okay, I hope the meeting went very, very well.
Yes.
Okay, and everything is to preparing for our 18th anniversary. You see,
yes.
Edo is a special place. Remember that we are in the Ekiti. Edo stands between Biafra and Oduduwa. So the impression you create in Edo State will make Edo people either to join Biafra or to join Oduduwa. So the ball is in your court. If you impress them, when the time Biafra shall be proclaimed, they will say our journey leads to Biafra land. But if we fail to impress them, they will say to Oduduwa. Let me say this now. Some 2-3 months ago, I spoke with 2 ladies in the States of America. They are enjoying scholarship over there. One of them was very, very honest from Urobo. She told me that when they were applying for this scholarship, the condition was that you would come from either of the 3 major regions, Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. That all of them from Urobo, Ishekiri, adopted the Igbo ancestry, Igbo extraction. And they went to States of America to study as Igbo people. So, this is it. If we shall continue to impress it upon them that they are part and parcel of Biafra, because they're in the States, they are using our own name. Thank you very much. Okay, so my brother, thank you for being with us. Now we shall leave you and go to River State where our zonal leader is there waiting for us. Thank you for being with us.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Didier, our leader, zonal leader there, Rivers East. You're welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. My brother, in a just set, you can stop your own because if I leave the two, it's going to continue the whole credit at a time. So our brother Rufus, you can block your own phone, you can off it down. We are through with you. Now,
I can off it now.
Yes, that's from a just set. You can off it now because you are now in River State. Okay. So,
I can off it now.
Yes, please off your phone, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I was talking of the rivers. Oh, I was talking of the Edo and the rivers. Okay, let me get him on touch again. So, gentlemen, we are having right now the leader in River State, Port Harcourt to be precise. So, bear with me. I'm trying to get it once again. Yeah, Mr. Didier, you are welcome to the program. This is Voice of Biafra International. Members of the VOBICRI are here waiting to hear from you. We have invited you to talk to Biafrans all over the world on the preparations you are making to make sure that our 18th anniversary is a resounding success in Rivers East. Mr. Didier, you're welcome to the program.
Yes, by God's grace, we are pretty ready and preparing 22 May, when we celebrate a declaration of the new Biafra by Raf Owazurike, who has been a very wonderful leader. River State, those who are the Massob and the BIM peaceful, the non-violent, we are getting ready and we are set. We are going to dance on the street River State of Port Harcourt from my farm down to Elena Junction, major of River State and the seat of the power of River State. We are going to prove to the world that we understand and we are the origin. The new Biafra, after Ojukwu, our father Ojukwu fought a war to liberate Biafra, and then the war ended. Nobody talked about it. Nobody there mentioned Biafra. But Owazurike was very bold enough, come again 1999, to 2nd May, and then declared the Biafra. the new Biafra, no violence, non exodus, and we have been following. Even though the people of Nigeria, the government that have still remained of course, time past, we remain non-violent. So we are preparing that on 22, we are going to dance all the good time. But as the zonal leader of the River State, Eastern Zone,
Okay, so are there any preparations you are making to make sure that there is security that very day? Are you making arrangement on security?
that is what
About security, anything we are doing, if we fail to make available some elements of security to protect the lives of people, it will not be so fine. Are you making sure that anybody that comes there that very day will not be injured or attacked by some hoodlums?
Of course, we have been matured people. We are matured. We have been doing it for the past 50 years. We have been doing it, but this season will be very special, very wonderful, and sweet. We are dancing. We are coming out to dance and tell people of God, we want to make our security will be on their side to make sure that even the road is up.
Yeah,
So everybody will move their movement.
okay.
Yes,
That's very
we'll
good.
make sure that we're on the line. We'll make our security will be on the line. Our old soldiers, which is our veterans, will also be on their full attire with their common flag. They will also be on the line that particular day.
Yeah, that's very, very
Yes, they
encouraging.
will also be on the
Yeah, that's good. There's something everybody keeps on saying. Wherever you are going to give us a special menu of food that is characteristic of their setting. We know that in River State, we have a lot of big fish over there. Some people are saying they would like to celebrate in River State for them to eat pepper soup, fish pepper soup. Are you preparing something like that very day for visitors? Would our visitors eat fish in River State?
So we are prepared just food that will come to enjoy with us, celebrate with us, will be taken care of. We are going to have our vehicles, have our ready cross with also on the ground to make sure that anybody that's tired or have any to can sit down at the vehicle. And then there will be entertainment also. We are going to entertain people and they come to celebrate with us.
Yeah, that is very, very encouraging. Of course, with me still on the program, Chidi Uchenno Keke is there, Judy Chijoke is there, Sonny Emmanuel is there, Chesna Odeza equally there. These people are from different locations of the world joining us now. Gentlemen, you are free to ask a question. This is the zonal leader, Rivers East. If you have any question for him, feel free to ask. Otherwise, you can as well offer some advice before we tell him bye-bye. Gentlemen, the floor is open.
Yeah, this is Jude.
Yeah, just go on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, good evening, my zonal leader from Rivers East. This is Jude Chidoke, and I am, acting from Lagos, Nigeria. Based on our preparation for the anniversary, I would like to, know if the Biafra Red Cross, because a lot of people haven't heard much about them, but I would like to know if they are going to join the celebration in times of, showcasing what we are capable of. In times of the long distance, like you said, they will be walking from a particular route to a particular place, which I believe that it's going to be a bit long distance, and and based on the area of some people that might get some fraction injuries or in the times of muscle pull and go. So I would like to know if our
Oh, sorry, please. Just go on. Hello, Jude.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to connect with
Yes,
who was calling from Skype. Jude, sorry, please let me get you connected. Hello, Jude, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah, go on, please. I was trying to open. I was calling. That's why it got lost. Yeah, go on, please, with your question.
yes. My question is very simple. I would like to know if there is a very big preparation, good preparation in the area of our Biafran Red Cross, because a lot of people have heard of them, but I don't think they've been able to, see them in action. So I would like to know if they are going to participate fully in the anniversary celebration in the area of ensuring that anyone who are injured or multiple, we are giving a particularly first aid. So that is my simple question. I would like to know if they are going to participate well and fully. Thank you.
Yes. So the question is for you, please, our Rivers East leader. Are you making preparations for that?
Yes.
Biafra Red Cross, will they be on display that very day?
Yes.
That's the question.
People was really have trained us in. We are fully prepared, like I said earlier before now. Our Red Cross today, our Red Cross is fully on. All the members of Red Cross have been mobilized, going to be on there. We also have vehicles for emergency. Whatever that we know, because this is a going down to Oji River. We see it excellently very well. Calculate on this one on the city. Fully prepared because we have been doing for a number of years and we have been doing it successfully. This year will be more wonderful. To more people, where we are now, we did not achieve this feat some years ago. That everybody now that everybody is happy, everybody Biafra. Everybody have accepted Biafra. Unlike in those days, nobody accepted it. We don't dare talk about it. But now, so we are fully prepared with our resource, prepared with our entertainment. We are prepared that, and also we know that the elderly people are following us, like those veterans, that many of them might not walk long distance. We have vehicles that where them go and the rest, when we will be doing our.
Okay, thank you very much. Valentine Mogoji, you're online with us. Just join us on Skype. Valentine Mogoji, are you there?
Yeah, thank you, Ikenna. Good evening, fellow Biafra.
Yeah, we have to ask everybody for apologies because today the network is very, very poor every part of Nigeria. By the time before you joined us, the Massob leader, Chief S.O. Okechukwu, was online with us. He spoke to us for almost 15 minutes. And after that, the zonal leader, Owerri, that's Imo State, was equally on with us. Right now is our leader from Port Harcourt, Didier. He's the one addressing us. So, Valentine Mogoji, you're also there in Port Harcourt. You can say welcome to him.
Thank you, sir. I forgot that being a very wonderful father, top leader. That's Ochuku. Yes. Just a wonderful leader. And he's the one that got to champion us, that got to lead us, that is what I follow him and back.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So, Valentine, do you have anything to say? Because he is addressing us right now from Port Harcourt East. And you are there in Port Harcourt, Valentine. Do you have anything to add on how it will be a success that very day in Port Harcourt?
Yes, what?
I'm talking to Valentine.
I want to talk to my people, the people of Rivers State, the entire Niger Delta, that war is almost concluding, and people should come out peacefully and joyfully. The day we are going to do the master, we are offered for anybody to come and cause problem for us. Anybody to come and cause problem, want to join us to cause problem, you sit it down, don't join us. But if you are coming to join us happily and dance with us, you are welcome. We are peaceful and gentle people. And I want to tell my people of the Niger as a whole that Biafra is our door, is knocking on everyone, and everybody should accept it. It's going to be better off, 100% better off than where we are now. In future, that everybody will have a cause to sleep.
Yeah, that is very
The time of hatred is over. Yes, exactly. The time of hatred is over. The time of blame is over. What you are looking for is unity and the love and the progress.
Exactly. And talking of that unity, some of us are heading down to Victoria, Spain end of this month to discuss on unity. Don't forget that for the past 2 months, different groups have been coming to reconcile with the Massob group, pledging loyalty because it is the first among equals. I have always said it since because of the proximity, I will be representing the Bim-Massob group in that particular meeting. At the end of it all, I will give feedback to Ijelendibu and then to members of the crew and to the general public. So this is how it's going to be. So thank you very much, our Port Harcourt East Zonal leader. We thank you so much for coming to the program, and may God continue to bless you. So in the days and months and years to come, of course, very soon Biafra shall be there. I won't be talking of years. Anytime we invite you to Voice of Biafra International Broadcasting from Germany to every part of the world, please oblige us, you answer us, and give us your own point of view. Thank you for being with us, and may God bless you.
Oh, don't mention some. Of course, I will do that, sir. I'm very grateful for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you
I want to thank every one of you for wonderful work you are doing. Thank you very much. We are happy. We are glad. We are happy that the world is hearing our voice, and the world knows that we are peaceful and non-violent people, and we are well recognized.
Exactly. By first week of next month, we are going to start our FM broadcasting around Europe. After that, we take on around the world. So that's the information for now. Thank you for being with us once again, and may God bless you. Good night.
God bless you, sir.
Good night. Thank you. Fellow compatriots, that have been the zonal leader, Rivers East, Mr. Didier, addressing Biafrans on the preparations his own zone is making to make sure that our 18th anniversary is a very big success. We are indeed thankful to all the leaders that have come to answer our call. Right now, the only ones remaining are Enugu, Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers, and what is it again? Anambra. I tried to get Anambra online, but the line was the service was very, very poor. He couldn't hear me. Let us hope that in the days to come, there will be a better service, and the rest of them will be able to come and answer us. The one of Lagos, I don't have his number yet, even though they indicate. Pardon?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, please, can you try Cross River? I just spoke with him now. His line is moving.
Cross River is let me see. Okay, let me see if let me record his number. Okay, let me give it a try right now. You have to bear with me. We are trying to connect Cross Rivers right now.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Ebrebi. I was not living there in Cross Rivers. You are welcome to Voice of Biafra International, broadcasting to the whole world right now from the city of Munich, Germany. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Honestly, we have been trying to reach you, but because of Nigeria's poor network connectivity, it has been proving difficult. Until now, we got information that you are very much online. So thank you for coming. Of course, with me right now are members of the trio. Chid HD is joining us from Lagos. Uchenna Okeke is in Benue State, Makurdi. Sonny Emmanuel is in Biafra land. Echezana is in Japan. Jude Chijoke is in Lagos. Valentine Mogoji is in Port Harcourt. And the thousands of Biafrans who are listening to this particular program. We have invited you here as our zonal leader in Cross River State to inform our people around the world on the preparations you are making to make sure that our 18th anniversary is a success. That is why we have invited you. Please, our leader in Cross Rivers, the floor is open for you. Brief our people now on the preparations you are making to make sure it's going to be a celebration on the 22nd of this month.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Fellow Biafrans. It's normal, and the celebration is not new. We have been doing it for years now, and we are getting prepared to celebrate it come 22nd.
That's very good.
It's something very necessary.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we're listening to you. Go on.
Okay. It's something very good. In fact, it is supposed to be done really even every day to showcase that Biafra is on. And the Biafra issue is an issue that nobody can quench it as the life.
At all.
So I've been talking to my people, and my members of Massob are really getting ready. And because of that, we have been able to arrange for our flags, banners, and arrange for vehicles that will take us down to Calabar, our state capital, from that day.
Thank you very much.
We will go into Calabar and do the celebration as directed by our leader.
Okay, now you are making this arrangement. Are there efforts you are making to make sure you provide adequate security for everybody that very day?
Yes.
Would there be free from...
We have. Yes.
You know, Calabar is a big city, and when the Bim-Massob family is celebrating, there is a possibility of causing traffic holdup. Are there efforts you are making to make sure there will be a free flow of vehicular activities?
In fact, we have that because we have Massob Bin too, securities in Calabar. And right before I called him to me, I called on the securities in Calabar too. We discussed together. We are getting ready to make sure that it will be an issue-free celebration.
Oh, that's very, very good.
And we know many Massob members will even join because we saw it from last year's celebration there.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, apart from this, what do you call it now? Are you making some steps? I mean, taking some steps also to make sure that if anybody is injured or anybody faints, there will be Red Cross there that will be able to attend to the person, of course, with the ambulance. Do you have such arrangement?
Certainly, sir. We have Red Cross members with us, and today, even our leader, Chief Dr. Rafa, has written also stress on that Red Cross members should be there with all the equipment. Though we have not gotten any ambulance, but we know with our members there, we can easily rush anything that leads to the rushing someone to the hospital. We can do it.
Okay. And now, are you making also some arrangements to make sure that anybody that comes to grace the occasion that very day will have something to eat, will have something to drink?
In fact, that is what we have not gotten to because financially here, it's so tough. So we will make sure that it's something that we ourselves will provide for ourselves.
Of course, that is very, very encouraging. We are certain that in time to come, when Biafra would have been proclaimed, we shall have manifold abundance to celebrate our new independence. Biafra is already there.
That is very
what
true.
We need now is just a question of little patience to grab that particular step, that when we enter that particular promised land, we shall have no cause to regret anymore. Thank you very much, our leader in Cross River State, for being with us. I don't know if any member of the crew has a question for him. Gentlemen of the crew, if you are there, if you have any question or advice, you are free to do that now because we are coming to the end of the program almost.
Okay.
Hello, our able leader is the voice of Jenna from Margon.
Okay.
Yeah, Jude, hold on. Let Uchenna finish.
Hello?
Uchenna, go on, please, after you, Jude.
Hello.
All right. Okay. Our able leader want to. This is the voice of Commander, Security Commander in the zone. I want to appreciate your effort so far. It is our prayer that this is our celebration on the 22nd of this month. By the special grace of God, it's going to be a hit-free celebration. We're not going to record any emergency. And I want to encourage you, please keep encouraging our members over there in Calabar so that they will come out en masse and enjoy the celebration. Thank you very much, our able leader. Thank you for your efforts.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. May God bless you.
Yeah, then Chijoke, want to ask a question also or add something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, Jude.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ekena. Yeah, to my
Good evening.
able zonal leader from Cross River, I am Jude Chijoke, and I am, asking this question from Lagos, Nigeria. My question goes this way, in the Biafra struggle, we know that there is a lot of other tribes which comprises the new Biafra that we are talking about. So when we talk of Cross Rivers in particular, in what particular tribe, or like, can I say, the indigenes? I believe that there are a lot of indigenes there. So I would like to know what particular tribe and what are the indigenes that I believe that that will be more of of our that will be more in our support of our own anniversary program. I don't know if the question is quite clear here.
Yeah, that is, he's trying to ask now, what support are we expecting from people of Cross Rivers, that bearing in mind that Biafra is a nation, the rivers in Cross Rivers indigenous there. How is their reaction? Yes. So
Yes, sir. In fact, I cannot tell you that. My people here are afraid to come out, but they like the Biafra. So the few of us who are on, we continue being on and we continue preaching the gospel of Biafra to them.
Yes.
But most of them are the doubting some of it who we want to see before they benefit.
It is always like that. Everybody will not believe, but when Biafra is proclaimed, everybody shall go to Biafra land. We quite understand, even in Oduduwa, not all of them are agreeing. Even in Arewa, not all of them are agreeing. In every king's palace, there must be a lizard. We quite understand. Like you said, we are going to carry to them the gospel of Biafra, and the matter of time, they shall join the Biafra family. We thank you so much, our leader in Cross Rivers, for being part of this particular program. We thank you 1,000 times, and we are praying that in time to come, whenever we invite you to this particular program now, you'll be able to oblige us. We are broadcasting right now from the city of Munich, Germany, and we are transmitting on satellite, Facebook, YouTube, and Skype to all Biafrans around the world. All you have been saying is being recorded, and Biafrans all over the world are equally hearing you. Thank you 1,000 times for being with us, and may God be with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate it.
And good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the Biafrans.
Yeah, thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you, members of the crew. Thank you, thousands of Biafrans who are listening to this particular program. Even thank you, our brother who has remained consistent monitoring, Lizzie Onyenonachi, who is now has been monitoring the program, listening. We also thank you for the passion you hold so dear for Biafra. We are promising everybody, Biafra is a nation. And before we were talking differently, every particular group was doing their own things differently. But now we all have agreed to come together, to bury the hatchet, to share olive branch, to make sure there is peace in Biafra land. Because when we come together, it becomes very, very easy for us to achieve the Biafra of our dream. We have been broadcasting to you, like I said earlier on, from the city of Munich through our satellite devices. This is Voice of Biafra International. Ikenobi Biegon has been your moderator. Now, what we have to do from time to time, we shall be inviting our people to give us updates. It is not only from the point of view of Biafra agitation. There will be a time when we shall be calling our people who are into businesses to come and tell us what they experience in their businesses, what they experience from their hostess or whatever at all. If there are things that bother them, they will let us know, and we are prepared to broadcast. Not only in business, in any department of human endeavor, we are prepared to disseminate the information to the entire world. Remember, we are here as a representative of the people, giving our people a voice and providing equally a voice for them. This is why we are here, and that is why we are quite unique. Thank you so much, fellow compatriots. Thank you, members of the crew, for your patience, for your understanding. Thank you 1,000 times for your own contributions. To all of you who have been listening, writing, Michael Kaha, of course, have been writing since the question you wrote when it came. Chief S.O. Chuku had already left us. He was the person supposed to answer that your question, but now he's not there. In the coming months or days, he will be here again to take some of these questions. To thank all of you for being part of this particular program, and I have to say we have really done justice to it today. In the coming days, the remaining zonal leaders will come on board to tell us what they have in stock for us. I thank you 1,000 times. I thank you a million times, and may you remain blessed and progressive in all your life endeavors. Thank you once again, and may God bless you.